What's going on, people in Evo? It's Point Blank here, and I'm bringing you a special commentary I thought of, and I think you guys will enjoy it. First off, about the gameplay, I actually don't know what the gameplay is going to be at the moment. I am making this video separate of the gameplay, which is something I normally don't do. I'm usually watching the gameplay like right beside it as I'm talking. But this is a special one. I didn't want to rush it to fit the gameplay or try to draw it out to fit the gameplay. I'm actually just going to go back and edit the gameplay. How many times did I say gameplay right there? Moving on. I thought of this idea while I was listening to some songs last night. I was actually listening to one of my favorites. It's Riding the Storm Out by REO Speedwagon. I don't know if any of you guys are into that kind of music, which who shouldn't be into classic rock, but anyways, I want to talk about what does music mean to you. Now, first off, I'm going to start by saying, I think I already mentioned it, I am a big classic rock guy. I love Aerosmith. Let's see. Guns N' Roses is another one of my favorites. Like all that kind of stuff. ZZ Top, and for me, music is first off, it's entertainment. Just like watching these videos are. Just like playing video games are. It's entertainment. It's something cool to do. Something fun. And another thing is, it's really kind of a getaway. I don't know how many of you guys do this, but I like to sometimes just take my music turned up a little bit, get my earbuds in good where I can't hear anything else, and just listen to it. Listen to I think I've got a couple hours worth of songs in my iPod right now, and just go. It's really something else. I don't know how many of you guys do that. I find it something really neat. Man, I had a really good train of thought laid out for this video here a minute ago. Another thing about music is that it's a great distractor. It's a great time passer. What I am almost always doing anytime I'm just riding in the car to go somewhere with the family or whatever, I've always got this iPod in. I'm always listening to some kind of music. I don't know what my highest played song is right here. I've got my iPod right here. I can look it up. Riding the Storm Out has 100 plays, so that's a 5-minute song. So that's 500 minutes. You guys that's almost about 8 hours, maybe, just a loose thing. That's about 8 hours of listening to that song just over and over again ever since I've had it downloaded, which is probably one of the first songs I got. But yeah, that, or if I'm, out doing something, like if I'm having to work or something and whoever I'm working with is letting you use your iPod. Even at school, I've got some teachers that will let me do it. I'm always listening to the music. It's just like a part of my life, I guess, and I don't know how many of you guys are. I know a lot of people that are way more serious about music than I am. Like, I've got some people that are just absolutely into it that I know. And then there's a lot of people who listen to it a whole lot more casually. Like, my sister, for example, she's got a couple of songs she'll listen to for a while, and then she finds a couple more, and then she finds a couple more. While me, I seem to have like a list that I go through all the time. Another one of my favorite songs is Dream On, and I'm starting to talk about my songs too much and not as much about what I was wanting to talk about to begin with. And one of the things I want you guys to leave a comment saying in the video is, what does music mean to you? What do you do when you listen to music? What effect does it have on you if you're much of a music listener? And that kind of stuff. Like, as I said, there's people who are really into it, and then there's people who aren't. And I find myself somewhere on like the high middle end, I guess. But anyways, something else interesting I just thought of is it'd be cool to know, at least about you guys, what kind of music means what things to you. Like, certain music can be for different situations. Like I said, I'm normally like a classic rock guy, all that kind of stuff. I guess maybe not just classic rock, I also like regular, like newish rock, I guess you'd call it. Anything but Nickelback. But anyways, what does different music mean to you? Like, rock is all that I've been talking about for the last few minutes, but sometimes I just want to, drown out everything, just straight up just listen to music. I'll maybe throw in some Eminem or something like that. I ain't much of a Lil Wayne fan or anybody like that myself. I just don't like them at all. I actually saw a funny video that was Lil Wayne, like, recording before they did anything to his voice, and it's just nothing the same. But getting off topic again, and now getting back to what I was talking about, yeah. Another thing like that is I don't really listen to country a whole lot. I mean, that's something strange for people around here. Everybody around here listens to country. It just seems like, I don't know if that's part of us just being this close to Nashville, although I'm a state away, or if it's just, live out in them there woods. But, yeah. I do listen to country occasionally. It's that's more of a background music for me. Like if I'm doing something and it's just playing in the radio in the background or something like that, that's something too. That's another thing that's interesting is how much different kinds of music do you guys listen to? I know a lot of people that are just straight up one type of music. They only like rap or whatever because that seems to be something pretty popular in high school at least. Or if your guys are kind of like me and you'll listen to all sorts of stuff, I'm just going to scroll through my little thing that's, what's it called? Scrolling through here, genres on my iPod. Alternative, country, hip-hop, rap, pop, rock, soundtracks, indie, and the list just goes on and on and on and on and on. But I don't know if I'm in the majority there or not. I know several people that do like to listen to a lot of music, but I think I know more that are just one kind of music. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I kind of lost my train of thought several times in there. But yeah, I want you guys to leave your comments. What does music mean to you? What kind of music do you like? And do you like multiple kinds of music? Are you somebody that listens to all sorts of different stuff like I am? Alright guys, it's been Point Blank. There'll be a link to my channel in the description, which there is with all Nevo directors if you didn't already know. Everybody's has that link right there in the description. You can go check out their channels. You should have been able to see it by now. It's usually the first thing in the description. But anyways, it's been Point Blank. If you liked it, leave a rating, and I'm out.